I came and worked with the Peterborough Symphony and saw enormous potential in this city for music making. And in order for this community to grow musically, what we really badly needed was a youth orchestra, and there was none at the time. Cultural fabric of our city is going to be in place, then we need to have music being made, and all kinds of different music, and included in that is orchestra music. And so we have a number of young people here that play orchestra instruments, and they didn't have anywhere to play.
The orchestra is performing at an extremely high level. With the very high standards Michael sets, with the high standards of musicianship that all the coaches aspire to, and Witold's coaching, it's incredible.
Okay, just the first violin, please. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, go.
Witold, having just his string group, was definitely the basis. Without that, there would be no chance of having an orchestra.
Okay, that's very good. You need to have, in the descending sequence, we need to have fingers ready on the string before you...
I was always fascinated by chamber music and symphonic music. I wanted to play violin ever since I remember anything. And I discovered my true love, teaching, even though I performed a lot in my life. I think I have a special connection to young people, and I'm able to convey to them.
Practice. Practice, practice. When I'm playing, I'm thinking about getting the next note right, and the next notes, and the next bars, and concentrating on the music, and occasionally I wander off in thought, but I try not to. Practice. Practice, practice.
That's really challenging, keeping up practice time. So you just have to learn to prioritize, to schedule your time, use it wisely, and when you are practicing, to practice efficiently, but to still make it enjoyable.
Relax here, and drop the jaw, okay?
Being a member of the Kawartha Youth Orchestra is fun. You get to know the people in your section really well, and you have jokes that go on week from week. It's been really encouraging, and so you can pick up tips from other people that you're playing with and learn more about their instruments and how their instruments fit into the orchestra.
Practice. Practice, practice.
I think it's more like a zone kind of when you play. The music kind of flows through you and you express it with your instrument, and I think that's so true. You use so many parts of your brain. Like, I think people don't imagine how much actual concentration is needed to play an instrument, but also just the expressing of the music too.
Practice. Practice, practice.
It's such a versatile instrument. It's got a range of dynamics and pitches and sound qualities that virtually none of the other instruments can match. Well, the music's really enriching. It's another step up from sort of the school band or the solo instrument, because you're not just playing arrangements of these pieces. You're getting the real thing that, you know, Tchaikovsky wrote, or whoever you're playing. You're getting the great moments and great sounds, and of course, Michael, the conductor, is just fabulously professional and musical.
I live in Madoc. It's about an hour's drive from Peterborough. Rain or shine, winter or summer, I've got to get to the rehearsals, the concerts. When it's cold, I wrap my violin in a sleeping bag. I know it's a bit of a hassle for my mom because she drives me there and brings me back, you know, but I like playing with the KYO. I learn a lot and I've made some friends.
Bancroft is a small town. Actually, it's the Ontario's most talented town, you may have heard. And it's a little difficult for me because I live far away. The immediate sacrifice you make of driving, the money for gas, and the things you would have done if you didn't go, I think are very small compared to the benefits.
It's for the music. I mean, there's nothing else in Peterborough, and especially in some of these other Bancroft and Madoc, there's nothing else where you get the same musical experience, where you get the same level of musicality and professional musicianship from your conductor and from the rest of the group.
Why should they do it? Because it enriches your life. As simple as that. And you meet new people. You meet new people that do something similar to what you do. We want to share our experiences with other human beings.
I think we have a little bit too much social and a little too little musical some days, but we like to have fun, especially when we do our small sectional rehearsals with 4 or 5 musicians. We sit around and we laugh as much as we play.
I see them playing a piece for the first time, for example, Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, and I see that it's written on their faces how moved they are by this music. And even if they've heard a recording of it somewhere, that experience of producing that sound which is coming out of the instrument and doing it with their friends, with their colleagues, and getting that kind of a result is something that happens. And it's an experience that you will take with you for the rest of your life. And so I'm observing this week after week, seeing this happen. I'm also seeing frustration on their faces, but it's this positive energy that's taking place, and that fulfills me. That gives me extra energy to go back to do what I'm doing during the week too. The fact that the orchestra itself exists as an entity, I think, is a freak of nature. I think it's a gift from God. The fact that that we have a number of violins and a number of wind instruments and brass instruments that came together and began to play music in a polyphonic way, that this even transpired in the history of the human race, is a miracle. So we've got to grow it.